Today we're going to do a HTML5 game called Dragon, and I found this on a great website called Script Tutorials, and that is run by a chap called Andre, and he does some really great scripts, so check out his website when you can. Now the game, I'll just show you the live demo. And you can press the 1 key and it fires at the enemies. So we're going to just see how we can run this script on our website. So firstly, I'm going to create a new code block, and we're going to call this Dragon.js for JavaScript. Okay. And we're going to create another code block for our CSS. Dragon-CSS. Create. Just leaving all these as default. And our last code block, which is going to be our short code block, is going to be Dragon HTML. Okay, now I've got all the scripts that Andre's written. I've actually edited the script, so I've sort of kept it quite lean and changed some file names and so on. But you'll get it is the full game. So we're going to still get this to work. Now what we want to do first, I need to create my page, my Dragon page. So I'm going to do that now. And this is where we're going to have our game embedded via a shortcode. I'll just call it Dragon and we'll publish that. Now the reason why I'm publishing that is so when I refresh the CJT dashboard page, and I'll go into panel and assignments, you'll be able to see my Dragon page under the Pages tab, and there it is there. Now when I click that, that will open a new window or new tab, and this is where I'm going to have my game. So firstly, I want to, now when you go into Andre's website, you'll be able to see you'll be able to download the entire package, and in the contents of the package you'll find all your scripts and your media. So this is what's inside the package, and we've got images. Now I want to add all of these images and all of my media, my sound files, into my website using the media uploader. So let's go into our library, media library, and I'm going to drag and drop all of my assets in there right now. And I'll also go to my sound files and drag those in. So as they're loading in, firstly I want to actually paste my Dragon script in my JavaScript code block. So I'll do that first, and I've already got that here. So let's grab all of that like so. Now you might notice it's also got the jQuery wrapper at the start and also at the end here. So I'm going to paste that in here. I'm going to save that. Now you might notice it does not have the HTML tag for script. So what I want to do, I'm not going to write that in. So I'm going to go into my code files, and I'm going to, because every code block has a master code file, and I'm going to edit the code block and I'm going to choose JavaScript, and that will enter the HTML tag script for us and wrap all of this code in this %s and close it with /script. So that's the closing tag. So I'm going to save that. Save it here. Okay. Now that I've done that, I want to grab my CSS. Let's see. Yep, I can grab all that. Then I want to wrap inside there I want to choose the edit the master file and select CSS, and that's going to wrap the HTML style tag and closing it. So save that. Save the code block. And last but not least, my Dragon HTML, and that would be here. Whoops. There we go. Now I don't need to use the code files for this. I'm going to be using a shortcode. So that's the way we're going to embed this code block within the page, is via a shortcode. So I can save that. I can go into information. This is another way to embed your code block. You can copy the shortcode here, and that'll copy the shortcode to the clipboard. Otherwise, I can go to my page that I'm going to put the game, and I have to edit the page, go into the editor, and then I can use the CJT shortcode embedder, which is this little icon here, and this, remember, shows all of your code blocks in play. And I want to choose the Dragon-HTML code block, and that will place the shortcode for us. We can update that. Now while that's updating, I'll go back to my CJT dashboard page. It shows me all the code blocks in play. Now I still need to assign my JavaScript code block and my CSS code block to the Dragon page in the header. So toggling this will toggle it to the footer, but I want this particular script to run in the header, and so is this one. So I'm going to leave these as default. This is what was selected when I created a new code block. Now I'm going to go into Panel, Assignments, go into my page, select the Dragon page, save, and I'm going to repeat that for the CSS code block. Assignments, page. Now if you're working with a lot of code blocks, you may want to, instead of clicking save, you could click the save all button at the top. It does the same thing, saves all your code blocks in one hit. So now that I've hooked up my Dragon-CSS and my Dragon-JS into the Dragon page, so that's my assignments. So I've signed the Dragon page for those two, and I haven't assigned any page for this because I'm embedding it via the shortcode, which you saw previously with the shortcode embedder. Then what I want to do is, let's go back to the media library, see if all of our media assets have been uploaded, and it looks like it has. So I'll go back to this. I just want to grab the URL, the permalink for the media for this background, and then I go back to my JavaScript, and you'll find where you need to paste your URL, which is here. So I'm going to get rid of all of this, and I'm only going to keep WP content upload 2016/10. Because I uploaded it all in one time, it's all going to be in the 10th month folder of WordPress under 2016. So I know that this is going to be, it's always going to be the same. And I'm going to use 2 dots, and that's just to tell it that it's the root of the directory. So let's copy all of this, and I'm going to paste that in there. There's 2 slashes there. There. That's the breathe fire, that's the background, that's the enemy hit, that's the wings, that's our sound files done, and then we've got our graphics. So we've got the fireball, we've got our little enemy, and we've got our dragon sprite. And let me just double check that. I think that is everything. Oh, and our background, of course. There we go. Just double check. Make sure everything looks kosher. I'll save that. And I believe that should be everything for this script to run. I'm just having a look at my code blocks. Yep, everything looks good. So that's all saved. Let's see how we went. And there we go. Actually, what I might do is make that a full width page. Let's see. It's running the Enfold theme, which is a fantastic theme on Theme Forest, the Envato network. Okay, so I think I've done that. No sidebar. Let's update that. And let's run the page. And there we have it. Let's shoot some baddies. You got your score here, and it tells you to click 1 to cast fireball. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial on how to embed a HTML game into your website using CJT. And yeah, have fun. Thanks very much.